Hello and welcome to Marcus Kitchen Blog. Today we're gonna prepare potatoes gnocchi, which is a kind of let's call pasta, but it's made with flour and potatoes. What we need to do that is flours. So just regular flour. You can use all-purpose flour, and we need about 12 ounces. And we put on a surface, on a naked surface, like here, and we try to dispose them as a volcan. So we create like a hole in the middle. Okay. Then we add some salt. Pretty much the quantity I'm using is a half teaspoon, sorry. And then I have potatoes. Potatoes, I need about 2 pounds of potatoes. I use the Idaho potatoes, the same one that you use to do the baked potatoes. I already pre-boiled and peeled them, and now I put them in the masher, like this. Oops. And I squeeze them in the middle of the flour. I use this masher. If you don't have it, you can use any regular masher that you use to do mashed potatoes. So the only thing is that you have to make sure that there's no chunk pieces. Everything has to be like very, very smooth, like this. So basically, if you just use a regular masher, you have to work better with your hands in order that there are not knots in the middle. Okay, so once I've finished to mash all my potatoes, I start mixing everything together. So flours and potatoes, little by little, trying to make just one dough. And this process will take about 5 minutes, good 5 minutes. You see, I'm trying to amalgamate everything together. So little by little, the flour will absorb the potatoes. Okay, so when it's pretty much done, if you feel like I'm feeling now right that the dough is a little bit too wet, just put some extra flours, not too much, try a little bit, and you can always add some more. And work on it a little bit more so you can dry up a little bit the dough. Okay, so now our dough is ready. So what I'm doing, I'm creating like a small, like salami. I'm gonna put it here, and I'll start to cut like small pieces like this size, and I start to roll on my table. Now I just did like just one small to give you an example, but you can do more. With two hands, unless I have like a small roll of about probably 1 inch diameter, a little less. I cut it in small pieces like this, of about a couple of inches long each, and then I take them like this, and I'm gonna roll on the back of a fork in order to give them the shape. So you see, the important is that you create like a hole in the back where you put your thumb, and then a little texture, let's say, in the front, which helps the gnocchi to get the sauce into them. Then I place one by one in a tray. Be careful that I don't put one over each other, otherwise they're gonna stick. So be very careful, because when they tend to dry, otherwise they're gonna stick. And I keep going on like this until I finish all my dough. Okay, so after I'm done preparing all the gnocchi, I have them here, and I'm gonna show you how to cook them. You have to boil some water with some salt, and you're gonna dig the gnocchi inside, and we wait like a few minutes until they come at the top of the water. The receipt I made it is for about 6 people. Usually an average portion for gnocchi is 30-35 pieces per person. It depends how hungry you are. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see now, but after like 2 or 3 minutes, the gnocchi came like on the top of the water, so it means they're cooked. When they're like soaking on the water. So I take them out, I drain them, and I put in a plate, and I put my favorite sauce. It could be like some meat sauce, it could be ragu, it could be tomato sauce, it could be any kind of sauce you like it, and you just eat them and serve like this very hot. Enjoy and buon appetito!